6 months after their 6-year-old son is hit by a car on a rural road, a frustrated family reaches out to TSV 11. It's our top story. I'm Craig O'Neill.
And I'm Dawn Scott. We first brought you this story when it happened last October in Hot Spring County. The family now giving the video to TSV 11 in hopes of getting answers themselves. And we want to warn you, this video you are about to watch is very disturbing.
TSV 11's Laura Monteverde joins us with the story you'll see only on 11.
Well, that video is extremely difficult to watch. I watched it for the first time today, but the family says it's time for people to see it. We want you to know the little boy hit is recovering and doing well, but the family frustrated that the process of serving a warrant has taken months. Again, we want to warn you, this video you are about to see is disturbing.
I play it every night in my mind. You know, I don't really need to see it. The screams.
It's a nightmare the Long family has still not been able to wake up from.
It's tough to watch. I thought my son was dead when I picked him up.
Their 6-year-old son nearly taken from them when a driver hit him while he was riding his bicycle.
It's done the most damage to my son, but it's affected all my kids, me, my wife.
6 months later, the scars on little Damien's face have faded.
He's still going to need one more surgery, hopefully just one more.
But the Long family's pain lingers on, knowing they still don't have closure.
I understand that it's in the process, but it's been an awful long process, and we would really like to move on and get past it.
Police reports show the driver was 29-year-old Misty Bailey. After the accident, she released a statement saying, quote, "My brain said to go to the left side of the road, but I heard a thump and a scream on the right side. I turned around in one of those next driveways and came back to the scene." The Clark County prosecutor issued a warrant against Bailey for careless and prohibited driving just last week.
Hopefully my son accepts that, because I don't want him to grow up to be angry. You know, I don't want him to grow up with a hatred in his heart because he looks in the mirror every day at his face.
A long road for a family who just wants to move on.
I'm not going to let this be the most important thing that happens to my son in his life. You know, we want to get it over. We want to go ahead and get through court and move on to better and greater things.
Now, that warrant has still not been served. The Clark County prosecutor tells me it's not uncommon for warrants with these misdemeanor charges to take time to serve. A special prosecutor was assigned to this case due to potential conflict of interest.